when you go on the road and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here's a Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got his man quickly, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. With the catch, it's Pickett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Works the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Powers forward. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On second and goal, he gets another chance. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight end, sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Wake Forest. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Working that left side now. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Watson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. It's a draw. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on first, second, and third down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck, really nice job by the linebacker there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Dead center perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fleming. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have?
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Payne. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if... There he goes! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quickly complete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Fleming. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking for space. It's Joyner. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll try to pop the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Smith.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running back searching for a hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Can't get him to the ground. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Carr. That's reeled in, it's Payne. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Pickett. At the 40, there he goes. 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Back's got it. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And that one will give him the lead.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to pass, it's Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's got him. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker, it's Joyner. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Got a man, it's Pickett. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front 7. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all of that from him right there.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing toward the end zone. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Carr. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Give to the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Joyner.
Man, as a quarterback, too, after throwing picks, you just got to find completions to get the good mojo going, right? The very next drive. So he's getting to that right away. He's like, look, it's not...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pickett. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Offense at an empty set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here come the Irish back on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Scanning the field is Carr. Good timing on the quick out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Young. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Irish send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Under fire. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking for room. It's Payne. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air, it's Carr. They're working that left side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's a draw. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Hands it off. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
The give to the back. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Smith. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a pickup of 8 opens a whirl of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Escapes trouble. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Oh, what a move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And they can't make the connection on third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Pickett. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third down coming up after that completion. He's looking downfield to throw. Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll go back to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Turning it on. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Looking to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Get it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Look out, he's got room. Lots of running room. He's at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got him downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. The short hands, it's Fleming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Takes the handoff, it's Payne. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run play action. Got rid of it just in time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent.